Hey everyone, it's Katie, and I wanted to make a quick video today just about my experience with unlearning the addiction to alcohol, taking the medication Naltrexone, following the Sinclair Method, and what my kind of drinking behaviors and patterns have been like over the past 9 months. And this video is inspired because I've had a handful of people reach out to me over the past several months who are just starting out on the Sinclair Method, and they've expressed that they're feeling discouraged because they're not having immediate results or similar results to what I have had or others have had. And I just want to speak a little bit about that today because while yes, I was someone who I noticed results almost immediately when starting the Sinclair Method, I would say by the 4th time I took the medication, I just really didn't have any desire to drink, and I took a few days off of drinking. And that was the first time I had an authentic desire to not drink that wasn't caused just because I was simply so hungover or something in about 10 years. So it was a pretty significant experience. But I want to speak to that because even though I did notice results pretty much right away with the quantity of drinks and the frequency of drinks I was having in a week, it wasn't something that was like a complete downward slope and it was just all hunky-dory from there. It was very much an up and down experience that would change day to day and week to week. And my whole practice, which was at the advice of my doctor, was to just listen to my cravings, and anytime I had a craving, take the medication, wait an hour, and drink. And that is what I've done over the past 9 months. And I feel that that has really worked for me and really allowed the Sinclair Method to be effective for me. I was trying my best not to judge the cravings, if one week I was, last week I only drank once, how come this week I want to drink 3 days and have, 2 drinks instead of 1? It's like I was, that chatter was there a little bit, but I was mostly just trying to surrender and trust the process that has been scientifically and medically proven to be effective in 80% or more of people. So I just want to say that there are many factors that were at stake when I would have different experiences with cravings or re-drinking, more or less. It had to do with my environment, if I was around a lot of people drinking, if there was a lot of stress or triggers. I was really starting to pay attention to these things too and notice really what was the source of cravings, and I still do that today, 9 months in. So if you're just starting out on the Sinclair Method and you're not noticing the great, amazing results right away, just stick with it. Don't lose hope. It's going to be different for everybody. The addiction to alcohol took me years and years to learn, and it got deeper and deeper the longer I was on it. So I can imagine for me and for you, it's just going to take time to unlearn the addiction. I know of people who they were on the Sinclair Method for just a few months and then they reached extinction and no longer drink. And a part of me was like, why haven't I reached that point where I don't want to drink anymore? But for me, truthfully, I still want to have the option to drink. I don't want to give it up entirely, at least yet, because there is still some enjoyment for me in the aspect of social drinking. Though I will say after 9 months, it's just, it continues to get less and less, where I'm just preferring to stay sober rather than consume alcohol, because without being addicted to alcohol, I realize I don't really enjoy it that much. I don't really like the feeling or the taste or the experience. So yeah, just because your results, don't match the next person, that's just to be expected. We're all individual. We're all unique to how we're going to respond to the medication. As I said, it was up and down for me, and the consistency would vary week to week, but over time it was a downward trajectory. And the progress I've made in 9 months is I went from drinking pretty much 7 days a week really heavily down to someone who drinks just a couple of times a month. And when I drink, it's 1 or 2 drinks, rarely beyond that. And I've been at this place where I'm just drinking a couple of days a month for a couple of months now. So it's a process. Just do your best to surrender to it and trust it and listen to your cravings. Trust those cravings and know that with every time you're taking the medication and drinking on the medication, you're slowly but surely erasing the addiction from your brain. So the golden rule is to always be compliant, always take the medication before you drink. And if you do that, it will more than likely be an effective method for you. So all for now. Thank you. Bye.